Aikido of Berkeley is a community. It's a warm community. It's a place where people are welcomed and remembered and given respect for who they are. The mission of Aikido of Berkeley is to offer a place where most everybody feels comfortable and at home and is welcomed, and where a person can learn good basic Aikido as well as be inspired to move forward and grow in the art and take the solid basic practice into a fluid, graceful practice that allows both people a lot of creativity. It's important to me that both of those are there. With the world as it is, there's so much out there. It's really overwhelming. And there are so many places one can go for exercise, for dance, for so many different lessons. And Aikido of Berkeley offers a place that is personal. You're not just one of hundreds of people going somewhere, coming and going. You're remembered. It's a warm place. It's a community. Yes, we're there to learn Aikido, which is also an incredible art and a warm art. As the founder said, Aikido is a matter of the heart, and it's the art of peace. So we're there to create more peace with each other. I don't think that the founder would be happy if all we did was one or the other. Only technique or only move around and feel flow. I think in order to feel great flow and have it be effective, the basic technique needs to be in the body. So the mission for me is to offer that and to make it accessible to everybody. So a person can expect within a month of training to know how to get out of the way and to know how to fall, to know how to roll forward and backward, and therefore feel a little bit more confidence in staying safe if they fall. They can learn the idea and the feeling of getting out of the way. It's so simple. And yet, as human beings, we're so used to doing this that often when people walk in the door and they've never done a martial art or they've really never done Aikido, they're not aware of how easy it is to move out of the way. You will be sore at first, and it's going to be overwhelming for sure, and you can just know that and then give yourself words of encouragement, like, okay, I'm going to give myself 3 months and I'm going to try this twice a week for 3 months. And I'm not going to, judge myself or judge this as something, I can't do it, there's too much, it's overwhelming. Because it is overwhelming. There's a lot of information. There's Japanese, there's new movement, there's new people. The learning never stops. Just keep going, keep growing, keep learning. Sensei said, if you stop growing spiritually and technically, you're as good as dead. And he also said, even this old man must practice every day. So for advanced people, keep going. You may have some plateaus, but keep going and you'll keep going up. Bowing is really important, and we don't do it in our culture. A bow is a complete representation of letting go of the ego and coming from the heart. I bow as I say to this person, let's work together, let's teach each other. Onegai shimasu. We're here to grow with one another. So yeah, etiquette-wise, bowing is very important. And learning how to keep one's focus as clear as possible. I ask that any teacher who teaches regularly for me have great dedication to Aikido. I don't ask that every one of them teaches like I teach, or that every one of them has the same basics that I have. I do ask that they, because they are adjunct teachers, that they are inspired by what they're doing, that they're sharing with my students the things that make them most excited about Aikido. They don't necessarily have to teach what I teach though. So I ask that students come and train in my classes at least twice a week, and that the basics that they're getting from me are the basics I want them to feel very clearly. And so as they go up in rank, they're learning the basics from me, they're learning how to do their techniques, where do their hands and feet go, they're learning that from me. And with the adjunct teachers, they're getting a chance to experience other ways of training and other forms of teaching, and that makes their own practice richer. I hope that Aikido of Berkeley and my way of teaching fosters a person who has more confidence than when they first came to the dojo, and a love for something in their lives, and a passion for this incredible form of movement. I've had many people tell me that Aikido has changed their life, and that being a member of a dojo that has such a warm community has changed their life. As I said earlier, I think it really helps people to feel more confident in the world, not just as somebody who can protect themselves, not just self-defense, but confidence in the body and in body movement and in moving one's body with another body. Aikido of Berkeley is a place where people can learn really wonderfully solid Aikido and the principles of the art of peace. Joy, community, body movement.